Hey guys, Heather Lambert here, your Star Director, Team Proud to Party. I am here to talk to you about our Power of Persuasion video that I had posted a few days back for you to watch and to see kind of what you could get out of it. I have watched and taken my own notes, and I thought I would talk about how I see that video, the Power of Persuasion, and the 6 points that they gave and how it relates to our business and the things that we can do to help build our business stronger. So, number one, the first Power of Persuasion principle was reciprocity, and that is when you give, you get back. And very simply, I immediately thought of our samples. So when you give Scentsy samples, you're going to get back. Those people are going to be more likely to purchase, host, join if you've given them something. I go to my previous offices and things, apartment community offices, all the time, and I give samples and I give samples and I go back and I give samples again and I go back and I give samples again. And the more often I do that, every time I go, there seems to be one more new person in the office who has decided they might want to order. So the more you give, the more you get, and that's a Scentsy principle too, guys. So give. I also give a lot of scent circles away. We'll just, you hear somebody having a bad day, or it's their birthday, or something's going on, or they just bought a new car, or whatever, and I'll hand them a scent circle. Say, hey, here, have this, brighten your day. They're going to be more likely to listen to you the next time you have a request to have a party, or the next time you bring your basket of scents. They're going to be more interested in what you've got. So give, be generous. Number two principle of persuasion is scarcity. People want more of what, they want more of things that are not available, right? So the first thing that came to my mind was when you are booking parties, particularly when you're at a party or an event and you want to book parties, have pre-scheduled yourself. Take a look at your calendar ahead of time, especially for those of you that are really busy and worried about time or need to set up babysitters. Look at your calendar ahead of time. Pick out the dates that are going to work best for you to do parties. Say, I can party on this day and this day and this day because I have daycare for my kid. I'm off from my other responsibilities. I don't have baseball games those days. Pick the days that are best for you to party. Go to the guests at your home parties or at your events and say, I'm looking for people to book a party, but these are the only dates I have available left. Especially come holiday time, if you tell people that you only have 5 dates left for the whole season, they're going to be like, oh, if they were even a little bit thinking about it, they might be more willing to grab one of those dates from you. So narrow it down, find the dates that work best for you, and let people know that you only have these few dates left and you were saving one for them. So if they want one, they need to tell you now before they're gone, and you want to give them first pick. So that scarcity of, I don't have all year to pick a date. I only have these dates left. What? Everybody else has taken them? I better hurry up and get my date. So that's the Power of Persuasion scarcity principle. Number 3, authority. People, again, people will be more likely to do business with those that they know, like, and trust. They need to know, like, and trust that you are the expert in your field, that you are the professional, Scentsy person that they can trust with their business. How do you do that? You get people to brag about you. So one day I had a girl who couldn't really afford a bar. I said, you know what, take it. And if you do me a favor and just post on Facebook how much you love it, and tag me in it. That gives you authority. Their friends are seeing that they love what they have, they love what they've gotten. Have your hosts post on their page about how great their party was, or about all the free stuff that they earned at their party. That is going to give you credibility as the authority, as the Scentsy person that's going to help everybody get all the stuff that person got too. So let people refer you. Let people brag about you on their page. Ask people to do it for you. You have regular Scentsy customers and they really are not ready to buy, purchase, or join right now. So you know what? Well, there is something you could do for me. Can you post on your page about, the free Scentsy that you got? Can you post on the page about how much you love the new warmer that you bought, and tag me in it? So that can be a great way to build your authority. Power of persuasion principle number 4, consistency. So this one, okay, I'm trying to read my notes. Small. Oh, so this is one. So people, if you jump right in and ask somebody to do a big commitment, like for example, if you just met somebody and you say, you want to join my team, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. They might be more willing to host a party and then join, right? So maybe they're not willing to join, they're not willing to host, but maybe they're willing to sit with you one-on-one and sniff, okay? So you might have better luck getting people to commit and persuading them to do those bigger commitments if you give them a smaller commitment first that they can definitely feel safe enough to say yes to. So if somebody is unwilling to book a party, you have all those friends that are like, no, I don't want to book a party. I don't want to invite my friends over. I don't want people at my house. I really don't want to be, bogged down with one more thing to do on my calendar. So say, well, okay, so you don't want to book a party. How about if we just get together and have coffee someday and sniff testers? That's it's less of a commitment. It's just them, and they're more willing to say yes. Now, once they've sat down with you one-on-one and sniff testers, they'll go, okay, I need a little bit more, and I'm more willing to say yes to the next biggest commitment. Maybe you have friends who have sniffed with you, they know it, they get it, but they're just not ready to buy, they're not convinced that they want to purchase. Well, maybe they'll be willing to demo for you and give you a review of the product. So they're not willing to commit to giving you the money to purchase, but maybe they're willing to commit to trying it for free and giving you their feedback. So try, if you're having a hard time getting people to commit or to say yes, ask them for something a little bit less, a little bit smaller, a little bit safer, and get them to say yes to that. Get them to enjoy that, and then propose the bigger commitments to them. Slowly over. Sometimes it takes time. It takes time to win people over, you guys. You have to build that relationship and that trust. Start small and work your way up to the bigger things. Sometimes it just does take a while. All right, number 5. What is this? Maybe demo. Oh, the other thing that they said that offices were having better luck getting people not to miss their appointments if they filled out their appointment cards themselves. So this made me think of on Becca Levi's site, she has booking coupons. So at your home party, if people book a party, there's a little slip of paper, it says booking coupon, and it says when their party is, your name, the date and times, and maybe you put a little wish list on there about maybe a particular item that they definitely want to get for free so they can stay excited. And they take that home so they remember that they booked a party. So it made me think of those booking coupons. Maybe you have the person fill out that coupon for themselves, right? Here's your booking coupon. Go ahead and put the date that we'd agreed on. It's this date and so. If they fill it out, they're more likely to hold that date. So that's another great tip. All right, number 5, power of persuasion concept number 5 is liking. And this is where, again, people will do business with those they know, like, and trust. So this is where you get people to like you. If you're standing in line at the grocery store waiting for your turn, and there's somebody next to you or behind you or in front of you, offer them a compliment. Tell them you love their earrings. Tell them you like their hair, their shoes, or their shirt, or that their kids are super cute. Or, some of you always ask, well, how do you talk to strangers? How do you bring up Scentsy? You don't bring up Scentsy. You don't look at a stranger and go, hey, do you know about Scentsy? I mean, you could, but I don't know about you, but that would be very awkward for me. I know a lot of us would have a really hard time with that. But what you can do is say, oh, I love that shirt. Where did you get it? Oh, that's a store I shop at too. I'm going to have to check it out sometime. You open up with some genuine compliments for people so that they then begin to loosen up, like you, become familiar with you. They can now relate to you and you can have a conversation. Even at parties, when the guests arrive, you want to greet those guests when they come in the door. Say hi. Introduce yourselves, find out who they are, how they know the hostess. Again, pose them a compliment, a genuine compliment. Oh, look at those earrings. Those are really great. It will help them to identify and relate and trust you because they'll like you a little bit. You make people smile and you tell them something good about themselves, they're going to like you a little bit better. They're going to listen more to what you have to say. Last but not least, number 6, consensus. And this one was a little harder for me, but people are more likely to do what the people before them have done. So, you know, the biggest thing that I can think of is to remind people that, you know, in 2015, over 20 million people were in direct sales. 20 million people are making money in direct sales. And so that's a lot of people. And it means that it works. It means that it's a proven business model that works. Otherwise, 20 million people would not be in this business. You can also use this principle at your parties if you have a lot of people that are already in love with Scentsy, and let them explain your products, let them talk about how great it is, and then the people that are unfamiliar with Scentsy might be more willing to invest in the product or into booking a party because so many of the other people before them already love it. So those are your 6 principles of persuasion as they relate to your Scentsy business. I hope this helps a little bit, gives you some ideas and some thoughts about how you might go about things. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Like, share the video with everyone on your team so that they can come learn some too. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little something, and we'll see you next time.